rolling?
Well, as soon as you come in through the video, just
I know,
the whole
like, tell me
time.
something. Nos encontramos desde Los Ángeles en exclusiva con Robert Pattinson. Un muy lindo y sexy vampiro.
Sexy vampiro.
Okay, you got that, huh?
Yeah, I understood that.
Well, there is something very cool and sexy about vampires. I don't know, at least in our point of view. How was the experience of being one, at least for a little while?
It's cool. It's definitely an element, especially when you're playing, when you're acting it. You can kind of leave this element of mystery, which no one really knows what you're thinking, and you can play a lot of things which don't really seem right when you're doing it. I mean, just like, that's because I'm a vampire. It would be weird.
I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want. Shut up. But yeah, so that was quite fun about it.
And it's always a good subject when you have a love story, especially if it's impossible love. Cannot be, can you share your thoughts about this special bond between Bella and Edward?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the major things that I liked about it, which me and Kristen really tried to emphasize, is just the fact that their relationship is literally impossible. Even they know it's impossible. They know it's impossible. Everybody tells them it's impossible. People come and try and kill them to say it's impossible, and they're still saying, and they completely believe this will never ever be able to happen. But at the same time, it's like, but if we break up, we're both dead anyway. So what can you do? It's like an impossible situation. Which is, I think it hasn't really been done to such an extreme extent in quite a while. So that's what's quite interesting about it.
Yeah, and also it's kind of difficult to believe it when it's teenagers, because you love to death when it's just teenagers.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's interesting. I mean, I can understand it because Edward is 108. Like, I can understand where his character's coming from, because it's like absolute loneliness for so long. But Bella's character is like, what are you doing? Like, how do you how do you know? So how are you so certain about what you want to have and what you want to be?
Yeah, and were you familiar with the book before, or you just?
I mean, I was preparing for the role for about 2.5 months, and I read it so many times, so I know lots about it now.
There is I read also that they were looking for someone when they were casting the character, the role, someone that was pretty and dangerous, and you got both. What else? What other elements did you add to Edward to make it look interesting and surreal?
I tried to make him, especially in the scenes with Bella, have some elements of unpredictability and to be actually genuinely frightening sometimes, because I think that also makes him more attractive. Like, if when he says I'm a monster and I'll kill you if you get too close, but Bella's always saying in the book, I don't believe you, and it seems like it's a very safe and secure thing in the book, and he definitely won't ever hurt her. But I try to make it in the film that there's a much more real chance. He has much less control over himself, and he could when he's saying I could quite easily kill you, he's holding himself back, and it's taking every bit of effort to hold himself back. And she isn't so certain. It's I know you won't, but she's kind of telling him as well, I know you won't, not I know you won't.
And there is a lot of challenges that you could see from outside, for example, the sexual tension all the time, thinking you guys being 1 inch away and not being able to kiss. But what are for you personally, the biggest challenges in the whole movie?
I guess just having that. There's a whole thing about Edward and all the vampires where normal humans are instinctively scared of them. They have an aura about them, which is like when a lion walks into the wild, and all the other animals, they may not necessarily run away, but they can like the world becomes different as they walk in. But I mean, but in Twilight, you obviously don't know that these people are vampires or predators at all. You just think they're just weird kids. And so that's kind of difficult to walk into a room and have something about you which just is just scary, but at the same time not at all. It's just something different about you, and you have to play it the whole way through the movie. There's a lot of like consistent character traits underneath the actual main love story. That's quite hard.
Okay, thank you so much.